Let me ask you, because we had you on the show last week, and obviously, the fans are they listen to the interviews and all that stuff. But catch up a little bit here. Mm-hmm. It's a big, huge meteoric rise. As of right now, you don't have another fight coming up right now. But you're the dude. You're the guy they give as an example where they say, hey, dude, you kind of got to come in and do it right. The way Mickey did it, the way he called out CM Punk, the way he called out Sage Northcutt afterwards, that is the way that you have to kind of make your own destiny, right?
Yeah.
And now it's kind of been mum. Why the silence? Is there a reason that you haven't made an official? I know it was Dan Hardy at first. He denied the fight. But is there a reason right now that you haven't said, dude, this is the guy and I'm going right after it?
Yeah. I'm trained. I'm just training my ass off, chilling, getting better. I'm getting better so much faster. I'm young. I could train so much. I'm getting faster so much quicker than everyone else is. So I'm just growing on everybody.
So that's it. So you're in no hurry right now.
Nah, man. But, I think I'll be fighting this summer.
There you go.
Yeah.
July 8th card.
Something like that. Hopefully,
I have. You got to get on that weekend, right?
I'd
there,
like
dude.
to. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
that's a nice one.
But so this is it. And now, I kind of get the impression from you that you've almost, in a weird way, moved past the trying to call out the quote unquote bigger name to kind of get up there. Do I get the sense from you that you're just kind of like ready to settle into the UFC?
I'm ready
career?
to fight everybody.
Yeah.
Right, everybody, 55 or 70s, wherever I wind up, everyone. Yeah. I don't now have my eye on. I have my eye on CM Punk. I have my eye on Sage. Now I have my eye on everyone.
Yeah.
Those are just 2 stepping stones.
Yeah. And Josh, you told me that AJ Lee, who is, let me look at some pictures. That's CM Punk's wife.
Yes, real life wife.
AJ Lee.
She was on the Jim and Sam show and said that CM Punk got $1 million for the fight against you, Mickey.
Look at her. Good for CM Punk, dude. Got $1 million to get beat up by you, and then he goes home to that every night?
Yeah.
All day.
Lick his wounds.
Good for him. So $1 million. Does that bother you at all? No, it doesn't, right?
Man, I want him to miss weight so bad.
Yeah.
So badly. Yeah. I thought he might, too. I thought I would have got, what, $100,000?
What is it? 20%?
Because he made 20%. Because he made $500,000, and then he probably made another $500,000
in
on
pay-per-view bonuses.
Exactly. So yeah.
Yeah, $100,000.
Almost made $100,000 just
nice.
him being a fat ass.
But the truth is, there's more value even in the $100,000 is fine, but there's probably more value in fighting CM Punk and having that moment.
The fight still would have happened. It just would have happened with $100,000 in my pocket.
But let's say you had just fantasy world playing God, right? If you had to choose either having that highlight reel of beating CM Punk the way you did, or let's say going to a decision, having a tough fight with CM Punk and getting the $100,000.
Sure.
Which one would you choose?
No tough fight. I would never allow it to be a tough fight with him. I need to let him do nothing, and just stomp him to bits. He couldn't do anything. So I hear what you're saying. But to be honest, and this might not be the right answer, but I would have fought CM Punk for free.
Of course you would have. I would fight CM Punk for free.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost. You have to disconnect from the cash on the table. You have to look at what the value is in the experience. And this is why I pointed out, your highlight reel. That highlight reel of you beating CM Punk that way is worth so much to your career and to your future, and to kind of use that as a stepping stone to the next thing.
For sure.
Yeah. So this is it. And you had mentioned going down to 155.
Yeah.
You're huge, dude. There's no way.
Yeah.
We can cut off your arm. What are you doing?
No, I mean, I could do it. I'd have a shitty month, sucking down, but I can make that weight. I make 70 very easily, very comfortably.
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely not done fighting 70. And my next fight might be 70.
Yeah.
But, I keep my options
open.
Exactly.
What's an easier weight class? 170 or 155? Probably 170 now, right?
Yeah, I mean, 70 I'll be faster in comparison. 55, they'll be fast guys, but I'd also body them up.
The co-main event this past weekend, I guess it has been shrouded in mystery in terms of what's supposed to happen. I think I have an idea of what was supposed to happen.
What are you talking about? You're talking about Weidman?
Weidman, Mousasi.
All right, can I get my take?
I want your breakdown. Give me your assessment of what happened there and what you think should have been the right move.
All right. Weidman had one hand, two hands, whatever it is. He got kneed in the head. Dan Miragliotta right away, stop, illegal. Dan Miragliotta calls it illegal. So now maybe Weidman's fucked up off the shot, or maybe he's thinking, all right, if I play this up, it's a close fight. Maybe they take a point away from Mousasi. They see it's a pivotal moment. Maybe he's just trying to play the game right. So he's on the ground, rolling around, working for maybe the point. Then they come in and say, no, it was a legal knee. So if Dan didn't stop the fight, saying it was an illegal knee, saying that it was not legal, then we're still fighting. I don't think Weidman's rolling around on the ground.
Not rolling around on the ground, but
no, but
we don't know what would have happened right there if Mousasi would have been able to take advantage. How much further could have gone? There's
absolutely,
questions.
But we know that he definitely stopped it right there. So I think when you see it's legal, it's on Dan Miragliotta, and who I love, one of the best refs there is. What should have happened is they just resumed that fight, whether from that position or whether they just have them both come out of their corners. Dan Miragliotta is the one who stopped the fight. He should then restart the fight, not end it. He didn't stop the fight because Weidman was so messed up. You know what I mean? He didn't stop it because
he thought it was illegal. Yeah,
he thought it was illegal. So he chose to say a penalty. All right, let's say it's a foul. Even if he's wrong, you should Weidman should have got another shot. He should have been able to keep fighting. It was a travesty. As a fighter, that's the worst thing. For someone to take it out of your hands, give you a loss, that would suck. I have nightmares about that.
The Count.
Okay, and before we let you go, Al, I wanted to just get your opinion kind of on the Chris Weidman situation and the giant mess this past weekend at UFC 210 and all of the question marks surrounding what the commission should have done and what the ref should have done, if this, that, the other. Number one, what's your opinion on the whole scenario? And also, number two, how is Chris doing? I mean, it has to be pretty dejecting 3 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely heartbreaking, because really his last 2 fights, I mean, he was winning, really. He won the first round in the fight in Madison Square Garden. He was doing good too. So I mean, it's just the breaks. You can't win them all, and sometimes these things happen. But I don't know. He looked so good in that first round, and then he took a not so great of a shot. He got caught underneath, and the knee. I don't know. Nowadays they're changing rules. Is it your palm is down? First it was both hands have to be down. Now it's like I thought his hand was down. His hand was down, but no, now it's his fingertips are down. So it's kind of like, who knows what's the rule? I don't know what the rule is. So he called it an illegal knee. And I think if you're going to call it, it's an illegal knee. It's got it should be an illegal knee. And you can't just give the guy 5 minutes, then say, it's now, no, it was legal. Now, can you continue or not?
Yeah. I mean, I give Chris the benefit of the doubt as well there because, look, the rule is you have to, if you're not intelligently defending yourself, and if a referee says stop, it's an illegal knee, and you're acting accordingly, you can hold your head. You can say, "Al, I'm in pain. I don't have to intelligently defend myself at this point because I'm in pain." And the truth is, the ref called a break to the action. They told me it's illegal. So I almost feel like I almost feel bad for Weidman. Like he kind of got a tough break.
Fuck
there.
Yeah, he got screwed.
Yeah, he got a little bit screwed there.
Yeah. No, it was. It's definitely you say it's an illegal knee, and your mindset kind of changes to like, all right, I gotta kind of regroup and kind of see if I'm all right. And I mean, then he was pretty hard. I don't know. I think that it should just. I don't know. It's how are you gonna? It's almost like, all right. So if it's a legal knee, at that point you should just put them right back in the same position and say go. Because it's like, all right. So it was a good knee. He caught the knee, and then you stopped it. So how can you stop it? And then they ask him if it's all right, because if it was good, you wouldn't have stopped it. You would have had him. They would have just kept going. Chris would have kept fighting.
The Count.